Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Narayanam Namaskritya. Naram chaiva narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी Hare Krishna, everybody. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण
प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी,
प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी,
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, सादर
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु
हरे कृष्ण जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, धन्यवाद प्रणाम
प्रभु जी।
Okay, we will start. Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 4th chapter, shloka 26. Hare Krishna. Evam swadeham mahatam mahiyasha muhu samaropitam ankam adarat jiyasati daksha rusha manasvini tadara gatreshva anilagni dharanam evam swadeham mahata mahiyasha moho samaropitam ankam adarat jiyasati daksha rusha manasvini dadara gatreshu anilagni dharanam evam swadeham mahatam mahiyasha muhu samaropitam ankam adarat jiyasati daksha rusha manasvini dadara gatreshu anilagni dharanam. Somebody can recite. Evam swadeham mahata mahiyasha muhu samaropitam ankam adarat jiyasati daksha rusha manasvini dadara gatreshu anilagni dharanam. Evam swadeham mahata mahiyasha muhu samaropitam ankam adarat jiyasati daksha rusha manasvini dadara gatreshu anilagni dharanam. Evam swadeham mahata mahiyasha muhu samaropitam ankam adarat jiyasati daksha rusha manasvini adharagadreshu anilagni dharanam. Evam, thus swadeham, her own body, mahatam, of the great saints, mahiyasha, most worshipful, muhu, again and again, samaropitam, seated, ankam, on the lap, adarat, respectfully, jihasati, wishing to give up, daksharusha, due to anger towards Daksha, Manaswini voluntarily, Dadara placed Gatreshu on the limbs of the body, Anila, Agni Dharanam, meditation on the fire and air. Translation purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charanarand Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Thus, in order to give up a body which had been so respectfully and affectionately seated on the lap of Lord Shiva, who is worshipped by great sages and saints, Sati, due to anger toward her father, began to meditate on the fairy air within the body. Yes, now we can repeat. Thus, in order to give up her body, which had been so respectfully and affectionately seated on the lap of Lord Shiva, who is worshipped by great sages and saints, Sati, due to anger toward her father, began to meditate on her fairy hair within the body. Yes. Yes, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Shiva is described herein as the best of all great souls. Although Sati's body was born of Daksha, Lord Shiva used to adore her by sitting her on his lap. This is considered a great token of respect. Thus, Sati's body was not ordinary, but still she decided to give it up because it was a source of unhappiness because of its connection with Daksha. This severe example set by Sati is to be followed. One should be extremely careful about associating with persons who are not respectful to the higher authorities. It is therefore instructed in the Vedic literature that one should always be free from the association of atheists and non-devotees and should try to associate with devotees, for by association of a devotee, one can be elevated to the platform of self-realization. This injunction is stressed in many places in Srimad Bhagavatam. If one wants to be liberated from the clutches of material existence, then one has to associate with great souls, and if one wants to continue one's material existential life, then one may associate with persons who are materialistic. The materialistic way of life is based on sex life. Thus, both becoming addicted to sex life and associating with persons who are addicted to sex life are condemned in the Vedic literature because such association will simply interfere with one's spiritual progress. However, association with great personalities, devotees who are great souls, will elevate one to the spiritual platform. Sati Devi decided to quit the body she had obtained from Daksha's body, and she wanted to transfer herself to another body so that she might have completely uncontaminated association with Lord Shiva. Of course, it is to be understood that in her next life, she would take birth as the daughter of the Himalayas, Parvati, and then she would again accept Lord Shiva as her husband. Sati and Lord Shiva are eternally related. Even after she changes her body, their relationship is never broken. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Okay. Hare Krishna. Om Jnana Dimirandasya Jnananya Shlakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshaya Putra Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Tinami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Vishesh Punyavati Pasha Drishtani Deyo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gauravatam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare. Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 4th chapter, 26th shloka. Evam swadeham mahata mahiyasha muhu samaropitam ankam adarat jiyasati daksharusha manasvini dadara gatreshu anilagnidaranam. Translation. Thus, in order to give up her body, which had been so respectful and affectionately seated on the lap of Lord Shiva, who is worshipped by great sages and saints, Sati, due to anger toward her father, began to meditate on the fairy hair within the body. Yes, Hare Krishna. So, not doing translation. Translation. Okay. Yes. Hare Krishna. So here, in purport, Prabhupada says, association. Association of devotees. In beginning in Krishna consciousness, we cannot discriminate. We are thinking, O be devotee, A be devotee, sab log devotee. There should be discrimination. So if you associate with a devotee who is advanced in Krishna consciousness, then you will gain in Krishna consciousness. So, who are the pure devotees? Who are the pure devotees? Shuddh Bhakt. People who are coming in the disciplic succession of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who strictly practice devotional service as the Lord taught. And who dedicate their life to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, who is strictly following, who is strictly following under the guidance. So we should associate with such people. Only with association we can grow in Krishna consciousness. Vice versa, sometimes we will be totally smashed. We are in Krishna consciousness, but we are not, because of our association. Again and again I am saying, we should associate with people. See, 2017, we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 people, 4, 5 people together. 3 people they left. And they left and they went to some other temple nearby. And I got call from that temple. All your roommates came here, even you, why you are not coming? So I said, I want to associate with the intelligent person, Nameshwar. So we have to decide with whom we are associating. So if you are associating with a person who is beginner, he will be totally smashed out. What he can help? He can't help anything. Only if you are having Krishna consciousness, then you can help. Both the person are in same line. How he can help? He can't help. So we should have discrimination. वो भी devotee हो, क्या devotee हो? क्या devotee? So I want to say something from Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela, where Sanatana Goswami called Haridas Thakur. This is the perfect example for Vaishnava, Haridas Thakur. So you can locate in your this thing, Veda base. You can repeat shloka. See, Antya Leela, 4th chapter, 1 or 2 and 3 shloka. Antya Leela. 4th chapter, 1 or 2 and 1 or 3 shloka. Antya Leela. Antya Leela, 4th chapter, 1 or 2 and 1 or 3. Okay. You can repeat. Yes. अपना आचार्य के हाना करे प्रचारा, 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 प्रचारा करे ना के हाना करे ना आचारा, प्रचारा करे ना केहा ना करे ना आचारा, अपना आचार्य केहा ना करे प्रचारा, प्रचारा करे ना केहा ना करे ना आचारा, अपना आचार्य केहा ना करे प्रचारा, प्रचारा करे ना केहा ना करे ना आचारा. Next shloka. आचारा प्रचारा ना मेरा कारा दोई कार्या. आचारा प्रचारा ना मेरा कारा दोई कार्या. तुम्ही सर्व गुरु तुम्ही जगतेरा आर्या. तुम्ही सर्व गुरु तुम्ही जगतेरा आर्या. आचारा प्रचारा ना मेरा करा दोही कार्या. तुम्ही सर्व गुरु तुम्ही जगतेरा आर्या. आचारा प्रचारा ना मेरा करा दोही कार्या. तुम्ही सर्व गुरु तुम्ही जगतेरा आर्या. Yes, sir. Hare Krishna. So I will read translation, then I will explain. Some behave very well but do not preach the cult of Krishna consciousness, whereas others preach but do not behave properly. You simultaneously perform both duties in relation to the holy name by your personal behavior and by your preaching. Therefore, you are the spiritual master of the entire world, for you are the most advanced devotee in the world. So, Sadachar. So we are doing Sadachar class. So many people are doing Sadachar class. First we should know the meaning of Sadachar. Sadachar means what you are following you have to say. Achar Prachar. Once what happened? One devotee, Prabhupada told one devotee to take class. He said, Prabhupada, I don't know anything. What do you know, you tell? What do you know, you tell? So Achar Prachar. We have to do Achar. We have to follow. Then we can do Prachar. So Prachar will be effective when you follow. When you see, Namsho was saying, we were in Bangalore. So while coming time, he was saying in car, Santosh Prabhu took new car. So he was saying, I am enjoying new car. Nice prasadam. So why we are enjoying? Why we get respect? When you follow Achar, devotees don't want respect, but you will get respect. Like Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri, he went to bring Chandan for the Lord, Gopinath. And Gopinath kept Shira separate. So when Madhavendra Puri was coming and he came to know that Gopinath has kept Shira for him, he immediately disappeared from that place because he doesn't want name fame. Then he goes back to Jagannath Puri. But Gopinath wants to glorify his devotee. There people start praising him, Madhavendra Puri. So you will get respect. You will get. But we should do Achar. We should not have material desires. And simply we should follow Guru and Krishna Prabhupada. What Guru says, what Prabhupada says, just we have to follow. You may be unqualified. You may be having so many defects. But simply following Guru and Prabhupada will give you all perfection. So this is very important. Very, very important. Achar Prachar. So here Sanatana Goswami says, Haridas Thakur, you are the real spiritual master. Because you are doing what Achar you are following. Achar Prachar. When you do Achar, then you can do Prachar. Nice Prachar. And you will get full strength from the Sampradaya, Guru Parampara, all previous Acharyas. You will get. See, I am not qualified to sit in this asana. Nam Prabhu told morning, you take. On his behalf, I am sitting here. So, Guru Parampara Sampradaya, they will bless. All Acharyas, they will bless. So simply we have to follow the higher authority. Simply, blindly we have to follow. Blindly. So many things might come in our mind. Why I have to follow? Mind may repulse. Mind may say so many other things. That's why it is very difficult. So you have to find a person in temple who is a senior devotee and you should associate with him. Or else you will not grow. No way, no chance. No chance. So, sadhakas who are beginner in Krishna consciousness, they should remain under the mature Vaishnavas. Mature Vaishnava. What is the meaning of mature? Yes, anybody? Mature. Maturity. Mature Vaishnavas. What is the meaning of mature? Who is very serious in Krishna consciousness and who has dedicated his life and who has seen many ups and downs. With such Vaishnavas we have to associate. Because he can help you. Prabhupada says, in this world, people are blind. They are following blind leaders. Both will fall into ditch. Because we are also blind in Krishna consciousness. We are into Krishna consciousness. Somehow or other we are into Krishna consciousness, but we are blind. So we have to take the help of a person who can help you, who can guide you, who is having so much of realization. You have to take association of such person. This is very, very important. So what association you are taking? In that, we can judge your Krishna consciousness. So, we should remain under the company of a mature Vaishnavas. Which Vaishnavas? Mature Vaishnavas. In material things, when you work for 15-20 years, you will get maturity and you get promotion. So same way, in spiritual also, when you follow for so many years, you will get maturity. You can see the things, what is good, what is bad. You can help. So Vaishnavas who empower devotees with love of Krishna is an authorized way. So immature devotees who are beginning in Krishna consciousness, even they believe in Krishna. Probably anybody who came to Krishna from last 2 years, you will also believe in Krishna, no? You will also believe in Krishna. But is that same belief what senior Vaishnava has, this Vaishnava has? He is also called Vaishnava because he is putting tilak, he is putting dhoti, he is chanting, he is also Vaishnava. But that is the first step. Beginner. He is having belief in Krishna. So faith alone is not enough to achieve pure love for the God. So Prabhupada says, faith must be accompanied by the service. So devotee should know how to render devotional service. Devotional service. Frankly speaking, I want to ask here, frankly speaking, when seva comes, what is our mood? Frankly speaking, when seva comes, what is our mood? Whether we are ready to accept that seva? प्रभु बताइए. जब सेवा हमको आता है, अंदर ही अंदर से हम उत्सुक हैं ना वो सेवा करने के लिए. Not every time. Because mind is our enemy. Mind says so many things, nonsense things. So the person who has rendered service for a long time, you have to take association of that person. This is association. So, sincere devotees who are serving for a long time, they will get success because they are sincere. Krishna will help such people. Krishna, Sri Radha Govinda ki, Gauranitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. So Krishna will help such people. Not that beginner. Krishna will help person who is advanced, who is sincere, who has served for a long time. Such people Krishna will help. So we have to take association of such people. So Prabhupada says, there is in Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada explained the practice of yoga, especially Bhakti Yoga in Krishna consciousness may appear to be very difficult job, but anyone who follows the principles with great determination surely get the mercy of the Lord, for God helps those who help themselves. Initially it may find us difficult, devotional service. But if you sincerely follow, Krishna will help. Krishna will help and you will get guidance of the senior Vaishnava. So association is very, very important. Very, very important. So Krishna consciousness is like sowing flower seeds. Flower seeds. So when you sow, unwanted weeds will come along with the flower. So what we should now, Prabhu, when unwanted weeds come along with flower, what we should do? We have to remove the weeds. So who will remove the weeds? So we are doing devotion. Unwanted things will come. Who will remove? Senior Vaishnava will remove. We can't remove. We can't remove. Senior Vaishnava will remove. So we have to associate with senior Vaishnava. We have to associate. So here see in purport, one beautiful sentence is there, Prabhupada says. Okay. This severe example, okay. One should always be free from the association of non-devotees. For the association of devotee, one can elevate to the class himself. This English, one is liberated from the clutches of material, then one has to associate with great souls, and if one wants to continue one's material existence in life, then one may associate with persons who are materialistic. Okay. So, decided to give up it because it was the source of unhappiness, because it is connection with Daksha. Extremely careful about, so, see, we are living. See here, Sati wants to quit her body. Why? Why? Because it is connection with Daksha. So same way, we should not quit our body. It is not recommended. But as soon as you get association of bad things, you have to immediately come out of that. Immediately. So one should be extremely careful about associating with person who are not respect to the higher authorities. This sentence is very important. One should be, what Prabhupada says, extremely careful about associating with person who are not respectful to the higher authority. So one who is not respecting higher authority, we should not take association of him. If you take, what will happen? Yes, Prabhu, what will happen? If you are taking association of devotee who is not respect to higher authority, what will happen? Huh? We may commit offense and we may doom. We are in Krishna consciousness, but slow and steadily we may come out of Krishna consciousness. So we should not associate. Very good sentence is, one should be extremely careful about associating with person who are not respectful to the higher authority. So, what I wanted to say is, see, not only in spiritual, in material thing also, you have to follow higher authority. You are working. There you have to follow your boss, manager. Anyway, in school, teachers you have to follow. In college, lecturers you have to follow. Company you have to follow boss. In house you have to follow father, mother, higher authority. So everywhere it is there. Everywhere. So same in Krishna consciousness also. You have to follow higher authority. Just by following higher authority, all perfection you will get. All perfection you will get. So, it is our duty to follow higher authority. It is our duty. So many things may come in our mind. So, what we should do? Unless you associate with senior Vaishnavas, you can't reveal your mind. So many things will come. So you have to reveal your mind. You have to remove all bad things from your mind. Then you have to associate with senior Vaishnavas. You have to tell frankly what is happening, what is my condition. Everything you have to reveal. Suppose you are working for a company and you are sad, you are not performing well. Immediately, higher authority will call. What happened? What happened, Prabhu? What happened? Why you are not doing your work properly? They will call. So same way, here you have to voluntarily you have to decide and you have to go to a senior Vaishnava. And you have to tell. All the nonsense things which are there in our mind, you have to tell, reveal. Yes, Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, any questions? Any questions? Hare Krishna, any questions? You can raise your hand. If there are any questions. Yes, Premalata Gupta, Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, actually, I do not know. In Ramayana, it is written that Sati was Shiva has left Shati. Actually, because she had taken the उन्होंने सीता माता का वेश बना के जंगल में गए थे परीक्षा लेने के लिए और जब प्रभु को शिवजी महाराज को पता चला तो उन्होंने मन से उनको त्याग दिया था क्योंकि वो अपनी माता के समान समझते थे सीता माता तो उनके साथ कैसे रह सकते थे तो सती was displeased with this thing. Yeah. She was actually so because of it.
So what is your question? What is your question now?
Question is this: she was displeased with Shiva. Means displeased in the sense she was feeling very aprad bhav. She had taken roop of
so what is your question now?
तो actually शिवजी महाराज ने उनको क्षमा नहीं किया था और वो उनसे दुखी थी इसीलिए वो अपने पिता के घर पे गई अगर वो वहां पे सुखी होती और कुछ नहीं होता तो she would not have gone there.
देखिए see we have to understand from this story that we have to always follow, like here Sati, she has to follow her husband. First initially, girl has to follow her father, then she has to follow her husband, then elderly she has to follow her son. So here, she didn't follow Shiva. Shiva told, you don't go, but still she didn't listen. So, in devotional service also, that's why Prabhupada says, we have to follow authority. Simple thing. Simple thing. You have to learn from this instance that we have to follow. So, anytime we are not following, it is in danger position.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Okay, Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpataro vishya kripa sindhu vyavacha patitanam pavaniyabhyo वैष्णव्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर जय हरे कृष्ण धन्यवाद धन्यवाद हरे
प्रभु जी धन्यवाद
हरे
Thank you,
कृष्ण
thank you.
प्रभु जी धन्यवाद
Thank you, Prabhuji, for revealing.
Krishna, Namaste, Ram. Thank
Sangat Pranam,
you.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Sangat
Hare Krishna,
Pranam.
Prabhuji. धन्यवाद.